And then from a foreign exchange point of view, a lot of your material will come in from the States, presumably?
Anodyne Electronics Manufacturing, or AEM Corp., builds and designs parts for the aviation industry in the old Northern Airborne Technology Building on Kirshner. It's a multi-million-dollar industry, and with 88 employees, it's a busy place. Today, the company has some special guests touring the facility with the boss, Dave Veach. Peter Jeffrey is mentoring a fourth-year business student from UBCO, showing him how the lessons he is learning in school are applied in the real business world. The student, Cody McKay, has a field of interest that isn't quite mainstream.
His interest was in supply chain management, which actually in itself is unusual. You don't get somebody that has an interest in something quite so specific as that.
Basically ties in 3 different areas. So it's a bit of math, a bit of computer science, and a bit of business. I've always been a little bit of a tech-oriented guy, and I didn't mind math. And then I liked business, so it just kind of seemed natural to piece those 3 together.
Hooking up a student with a peer is part of the Kelowna Chamber of Commerce's Launch Students into Business program. 20 third and fourth-year students and 40 connectors have met to build meaningful relationships and provide valuable connections for these up-and-coming young professionals.
The idea is that we connect a student with one industry professional that's in their field. They meet with that person one-on-one for 45 minutes, and then after that industry professional gives them 2 different referrals to 2 other people in their field. So the student's growing their network with genuine connections, and then they can kind of continue that on and on and on. So connections are really limitless, and in a city like Kelowna where handshakes are so important, it's giving them that opportunity.
He really taught me about the experience he's had with lean manufacturing and the experiences he's had with a whole wide array of different, some fairly large companies, and the transformation he's gone in changing their entire business.
If you're buying in Canadian and you're selling in US, then you're automatically getting a big discount on your sale price. So there are a lot of companies here in the Valley that are doing quite well as a result of that.
They talked about some of the concepts we discussed in our operations management class, some of the technical sides of supply chain management, but applied to the actual business here. That was pretty interesting to see. If someone doesn't get risk, then they'll never innovate too. Exactly. That's another issue with working with large vendors and suppliers.
A business degree is valuable and essentially a bare minimum these days to landing a good job, but getting the opportunity to see and talk to real businesses and make connections is a major advantage for these students, and it gives them a leg up upon graduation.
You know, when you get classroom stuff, it all takes on sort of equal importance, but when you actually come to a place like this, you see what is the highest importance and which is important, but you're not seeing it every day. On the legal side, you'll be taught a lot about contracts and contract negotiation. In the supply chain, that's important, but you're not seeing that every day.
There's only so much you can do in the class to really understand that, but to actually get the hands-on experience and have people who've been doing it for years talk about it is a whole different story.
The Chamber's program is still looking for students and connectors. If you are interested, email them at info@kelownachamber.org.